Windows To Go is a feature in Windows 8 Enterprise that allows Windows 8 Enterprise to boot and run from mass storage devices such as USB flash drives and external hard disk drives. It is a fully manageable corporate Windows 8 environment. It is intended to allow enterprise administrators to provide users with an imaged version of Windows 8 that reflects the corporate desktop. Creation of Windows To Go drives is not officially supported by other Windows 8 editions. History: before Windows 8, only embedded versions of Windows, such as Windows Embedded Standard 7, supported booting from USB storage devices. In April 2011, after the leak of Windows 8 Build 7850, some users noticed that those builds included a program called Portable Workspace Creator, indicating it was intended to create bootable USB drives of Windows 8. In September 2011, Microsoft officially announced Windows To Go at the Build conference, and distributed bootable 32 GB USB flash drives with Windows To Go pre-installed. Differences from standard installation: Windows To Go has several significant differences compared to a standard installation of Windows 8 on a hard disk drive or solid-state drive. Drive removal detection: as a safety measure designed to prevent data loss, Windows pauses the entire system if the USB drive is removed, and resumes operation immediately when the drive is inserted within 60 seconds of removal. If the drive is not inserted in that time frame, the computer shuts down after those 60 seconds to prevent possible confidential or sensitive information being displayed on the screen or stored in RAM. It is also possible to encrypt a Windows To Go drive using BitLocker. Driver configuration: the first time Windows To Go boots on a particular computer, it installs the drivers for that particular hardware and multiple reboots may be required. Subsequent booting operations go straight into Windows 8. Windows Store: for Windows 8.1, the Windows Store is enabled and working by default in Windows To Go. In Windows 8 the Windows Store cannot be accessed on a Windows To Go installation. Those attempting to visit the store will receive an error message. A group policy object exists to manage this. Using group policy, Windows Store can be enabled for a Windows To Go workspace and store apps can be used on that workspace. Local hardware inaccessible: in default configurations, Windows To Go installations do not see the local mass storage installed in a host computer. This can be changed by policy, but this configuration is a recommended method of reducing the attack surface of a Windows To Go installation. Hardware considerations: Windows To Go works both on USB 2.0 and USB 3.0 connections, and both on legacy BIOS and UEFI firmware. Not all USB drives can be used in this environment. Microsoft has set up specific testing requirements that the USB drive manufacturer must meet in order to be a supported device. Currently there are 10 USB devices listed as supported by Microsoft for Windows To Go: IronKey Workspace W700, IronKey Workspace W500, IronKey Workspace W300, Kingston Data Traveler Workspace, Spirus Portable Workplace, Spirus Secure Portable Workplace, Spirus WorkSafe, Spirus WorkSafe Pro, SuperTalent Express RC4, SuperTalent Express RC8, Western Digital My Passport Enterprise. When using a PC as a host, only hardware certified for use with either Windows 7 or Windows 8 operating systems will work well with Windows To Go. Although Microsoft does not provide support for this feature on Windows RT or Macintosh computers, it is possible to boot Windows To Go on a Mac. Licensing: Microsoft announced Windows To Go is licensed by Software Assurance. As with Windows To Go rights under Software Assurance, employees can use Windows To Go on any Windows Software Assurance licensed computer as well as their home PC. With a new companion device license from Software Assurance, employees will be able to use Windows To Go on their personal devices from work. Reception: Simon Bisson, writing for ZDNet, called Windows To Go one of the more interesting features of Windows 8, noting even though we were using a USB 2.0 port, performance was good, with no noticeable lag, and calling it a very useful way of running of Windows 8. Michael S. Laskey, writing for LaptopMag.com, wrote for IT departments that want to ensure that employees can safely access a corporate network, Windows To Go USB drives are incredibly convenient. Having the ability to instantly remake any Windows PC into your own secure, personal computer is a worthwhile and productive time saver. See also, features new to Windows 8, Windows Pre-installation Environment, Live USB, List of tools to create live USB systems, VMware Ethan app, References. External links, running Windows from an external USB drive with Windows To Go, official Microsoft presentation at Build, Windows To Go, scenario overview on Microsoft TechNet, Windows Developer Preview Guide, how to create a bootable Windows 8 USB thumb drive, Ars Technica, NSA, configuring Windows To Go as a mobile desktop solution, use cases for Windows 8 To Go.